Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter.
Ibrahimovic! It could only be him!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Number 9.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Edmilson. Vieira. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that is a nice touch. Aimed at the far side. That is a brilliant interception. And the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rui Costa. Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking to play him in. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's slung out wide. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Desai is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Trinidad and Tobago, currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. And here's Messi, and he's got the beating of his man. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Messi surely had to know he had the support to his right, and if he didn't, he just needs to get his head up.
And the ball is out of play. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Hullet. Nicely shaped ball. Can he get onto this? Good ball, good take. Oh, he's been caught napping. And this is Rui Costa. Chance for a shot! Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Trinidad and Tobago are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
That's good running with the ball. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's onside. He's found and a chance! And that's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Vieira. And this is Ibrahimovic. And he's managed to get free. Shot a goal! They want to be quick. And again! No, just not quite.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Pullet with the short one. Tries to pass it through. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Rui Costa. Rui Costa conjures time and space where few can. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And a header! Nearly, but not quite.
Diouf is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe! Now this could be a chance. Bullet. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And this is Hullet. Oh, that's fabulous. Hullet, plenty to aim at here. Alisson deals with that nice and simple. So what can they make of this? Donadoni scooting forward. Donadoni has got himself a free kick. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. It's a loose ball. And it's been hooked away. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Trinidad and Tobago ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. And here is the first touch of the second half. Back in possession and ready to go again. Edmilson. Kimmich. Mbappe. Diouf. Looking for the... He's had a shot! And he's hit it long. And he's had it nicked away. Thuram, the man that is tenacity personified. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. He has found the way through. In by Hullet. It's a pretty loose pass. Donadoni, and now the breakaway. Silvestre calmly anticipates. Thuram. Vieira. Messi. Rui Costa has created one goal already. And it's Hullet. It's Hullet. And that's gone loose. Edmilson. And this is Ibrahimovic. Spread out to the left. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's Rui Costa. And this is Ibrahimovic. Real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Diouf. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Now there's a great block, if ever there was one. Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Driving on and making good progress. And he has been fouled there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Rui Costa. And that's a dangerous ball. Ambitious ball here. He's in plenty of space here.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Ibrahimovic. Number 23, Messi.
Into the last quarter of an hour.
Rui Costa.
Ronaldinho.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Number 80.
Trinidad and Tobago have it back and can go. And a shot! And that's a tiny finish. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Trinidad and Tobago now in a position far more desirable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Edmilson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. That has been cut short. He is through here. Ronaldinho with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run...
And the shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Thuram. Mateus. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
1 minute added time.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Desai gets across to intercept. So that's it. It is all over. Trinidad and Tobago are enjoying their moment of collective uplift. A win achieved. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might
everybody,
not feel
and
like
welcome
that.
to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Desai, and it's Hullet to Marcelo. Desai, and it's Thuram. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Can he finish? Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Messi, and this is Ibrahimovic. Vieira was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Vieira. Nice bit of trickery. And it's Hullet. And he's forced to go back. Now Saliba. Thuram. Great vision. Oh, played through for the wide man. Now it's Cruyff. Marcelo. He's had it taken off him. Now, can they get him away? Gullit is in a really good position out wide. Edmilson. And he's had it nicked away.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, well measured. And the ball is out of play. Edmilson has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Thuram.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Vieira venturing down the left. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Gullit. And here's Messi. And Messi! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Marcelo. Marcelo is always looking to play quality balls. Neymar. Rummenigge. Oh, Romario! Oh, good finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 9.
Konyaspor are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be...
And Messi! And that's a sharp finish. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Marcelo quietly revving up. Now it's Cruyff! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Vieira. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Marcelo. Can he finish? A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Cafu. Messi. And it's Gullit. Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Ibrahimovic. Cruyff. He's on the finish! And there's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that is the end of the first half. Trinidad and Tobago are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far.
Hello everybody, and
So we reached the halfway point.
I think it shows you the danger of not killing off the game when you've got the opportunity. It might be level on paper, Peter, but we know who has the momentum now to go on and win this.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. Second period then underway. Desai. Thuram, always a very imposing presence at the back. It's Hullet. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Romario gets into a good position. And this is Messi. Takes a shot! There it is!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Konyaspor have their lead. Played back into the centre. And it's Messi. Messi. And he was alert to it. Chance! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded.
It's Neymar! Mighty close.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Thuram. Konyaspor appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Passes short and sharp. Nice sequence of passes, this. Romario. And here's the chance to counter. There's a sharp little ball here. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And this is Messi. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now this could be a chance. And this is Hullet. Decent chance! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
In with the challenge. Oh, nice one too, very nice. He has found the way through. Neymar! And no mistake. And the lead lasts no time at all.
Yeah, They say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Romario.
So we have movement on both
19,
benches.
Messi.
So again,
Number
we have
7,
parity.
You've got to commend that,
Number
Peter. It's the
13,
perfect response to
Neymar.
falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch.
Number
Oh,
14,
wonderful effort, all by himself.
Number 5,
Pele really showed what he brings to this side there.
Number
Fantastic
18,
effort, even if the
Pele.
defence seemed half asleep.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Collier, Vieira. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest,
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken. It's Rui Costa. Oh, that's superb. And that's a good... Goes for a shot! And how did he not put that away?
oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Substitutions taking place.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Pele.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Thuram. And that could set him on his way. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Neymar. Neymar. Again, with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. It's a straight red, he has been given his marching orders. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
Mateus with a real chance here.
I think there's actually a quiet confidence in pulling this off.
Coming on to replace him is
Mateus!
Maldini.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Xavi Alonso. Now it's Neymar. And this is Rui Costa. And the shot's on here. And this is Neymar.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
This is a promising build-up. Well, that looks a decent ball.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Taken back almost at once. Showing good feet. Aims beyond the defence. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Oh, important interception. Pele. Marcelo. Turan. 5 minutes to add. Knocks it into space. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Marcelo. And it's Seedorf. Played into space. Oh, that's a key interception. And after a brief check, the referee blows his whistle. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend and he's always willing to put his body on the line.
And this is Messi, over to the right flank. Now it's Messi. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. Now it's Pele. It's a throw-in. Throw-in. Cruyff does really well to win the ball there. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Rijkaard. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Messi. That's been slipped through. Picked out Vinicius Junior! And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Casillas gets it away. Zico. Silvestre. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins. There's the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Bullet. Trinidad and Tobago yet to have an attempt on goal. He's through here. Nesta. Vitinha.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Zico, rapid and full of intent. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Messi. Oh, he's all alone. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Desai has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out a straight red card. Ibrahimovic is behind this one, and so we have the first set piece of the game.
Makalele. Coming on the field is number 5, Cannavaro.
And this is... and he shoots! It's loose, and there's... oh, what has happened here? And this is Cruyff. Goes for a shot! There it is!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Trinidad and Tobago have fired themselves in front.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That looks a good ball through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Hullet. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cruyff with the cross. Terrific effort! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's there to get it away. This is Messi. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Vieira. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Pelé.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's picked his way through. Vieira.
Trinidad and Tobago really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Can he get on the end of this? Tries to... Oh, good effort! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Vitinha can so cleverly bypass the press. Pelé on a serious charge here. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Now then, the ball's come loose. No, again, there's no way through. Gullit providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Pelé.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Gullit. And it's Gullit. Messi. And this is Messi. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shoots! And a neat finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And we've reached half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Trinidad and Tobago are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitution for Germany, number 9, Vinicius
Gets us
Junior.
going once more.
Number 7, Pelé. Coming on the field, number 8,
Van Dijk.
Gullit. Number 25, David Villa.
Roberto Carlos. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. More and more pressure on the ball here. Cruyff. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And this is Ibrahimovic. He has found the way through. Messi. Zico. Now it's Villa. And he cuts out the supply. Thuram. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Gullit. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Vieira. Now it's Messi. Van Dijk produces the perfect tackle there. Edmilson. Vieira. Cruyff. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Trinidad and Tobago are 2 up early in the second half. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, look at the space here. And it's Cruyff. Messi. And the counter is on. He's a sharp little ball here. And Gullit! It's anyone's ball now. Tries one from range. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Trinidad and Tobago are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, well played, well played. Quality ball. Now it's Villa. Now it's Zico. David Villa. Pull it. Messi, looking understandably energised after his goal. Great ball if he can get there. Trinidad and Tobago have reclaimed it. Vitinha did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Tries to play it through. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Silvestre. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Zico. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Substitution for Germany, number 11.
So we have movement on
Messi.
Both benches.
Number 23, Vitinha. Coming on the field, number 12,
Hazard.
Cruyff. Number 17,
Hazard
Rijkaard.
couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Rijkaard. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Edmilson. It's not an especially good pass, that. Hazard. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Neymar. And the shot's on. He'll try from distance. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Neymar really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Germany have the chance to go the other way.
Trinidad and Tobago have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Zico. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's in one-on-one. And he's... Oh, shooting chance! He's been caught napping. Rijkaard. It's Zico! Zico! Special player! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. With so little time left, grandstand finish, shot a goal! It's a goal! They have stolen level at the last! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left.
So that's it. It is all over. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated.